What's up, everybody? I'm going to teach you something today about getting out of mental traps that we put ourselves in. And the number one mental traps that everybody puts themselves in is thinking they need to heal. You do not need to heal. You just have to be who you are. Sometimes when you get caught up on being on a healing journey, and this is something I used to do and used to think that happened, I gotta heal from my trauma, I gotta heal from my past. No, you just have to release everything that you accepted about yourself that you thought was true, that you weren't worthy, that you weren't deserving of love, that you weren't deserving of success. You have to release all of those things and return to who you are purely. And it's not, I understand that everybody wants to be appropriate. Everybody wants to be positive and those things of that nature. And but also don't get caught up in thinking that you need to heal and that you're just somebody. Because that's also always admitting that you're not healthy. You know what I'm saying? That you're not always well balanced or you're not, efficient. And that's far from the truth. So it's like, of course, take accountability, desire to be better, desire to love more, desire to think more positive. But don't get caught up on this hamster cycle of thinking that you need to heal, because then you'll spend your whole life doing that. You know what I'm saying? So acknowledge everything that you've been through. You're still alive, so everything's still all right, right? So as you move on to the next present moment, ground yourself here. As you can see, I'm grounding myself here. Got my feet in the grass. I'm activating my DNA code, remembering who I am, you know? So it's always love, peace, God, energy. Remember that as you go throughout your days and as you go on throughout this life. You do not need to heal. You just need to love. You just need to have peace within and express your God energy. Let go of everything that you accepted was true. Let go of that and return to your form, which is nobody.